What is up, guys? This is Squall here, and today I'm going to be taming this max level Aberrant Megalosaur. There you are. Now, the disappointing part is that it is a male, and the other two Megalosaurs that I have tamed are also male. So, even if I was to tame this thing, I still can't breed them. So, I'm gonna need to find a high-level female. Well, actually, I did find a high-level female. It was a level 135, but it's in, like, the red zone. And so, yeah, it might be a little bit difficult to tame that thing in the red zone because there's so many dangerous things in there. And also, you have to worry about radiation and stuff like that. And, yeah, and, like, the element rivers that can, like, kill you if you fall in there. But yeah, so what's kind of good about the Megalosaurs is that they kind of just stand still. They don't really move. At least on Aberration they don't. So it's a lot harder for them to despawn if they're just standing still because I think like the further a creature moves from where it originally spawned, the more likely it is to despawn. So yeah, it's good that they just stay there, pretty much, unless they sense something that they can attack, in which case they're gonna attack it. But then they'll just stay still again. And there's a sleeping bag there, just because I sometimes when I'm not ready to tame something, but I find something that I want to tame, I like to mark the area with like a sleeping bag and then title it like whichever high-level creature is in the area. Just so that I can find the area easily later. But yeah, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be able to do this safely. I mean, I could just do it on the back of the rock drake, because I can shoot on the back of the rock drake, and speaking of which, I might as well preemptively load up some trank arrows. And, well, first of all, I might as well kill this Carcanos right here. Okay. I mean, I might be able to shoot him from up here. He probably won't be able to get me. There we go. And Megalosaurs are really good on Aberration because they can't go to sleep. One of the drawbacks to the regular Megalosaurs on other maps is that you can only really use them well at night because in the game they've made it so that they're nocturnal predators, so they go to sleep during the day. And so during the day they're pretty sluggish and they're pretty slow and they're not as strong, but at night they're faster and stronger. And so they're not really that useful on other maps besides Aberration, because on Aberration, these guys don't go to sleep at all. And I think if you bring them over to other maps, they will go to sleep during the day. So I think it's just on Aberration, Megalosaurs can't go to sleep, which makes them really good because they're just default in their like sort of nighttime mode, which makes them really strong and fast and deadly. And these guys are pretty good for the Rockwell boss fight, so might be good to get mutations on these things pretty soon. I don't know what's better, Spinos or Megalosaurs. I feel like imprinting and mutating Megalosaurs would probably be easier because they're smaller and they're easier to get. So yeah, I guess I'll bring you guys back once this guy's knocked out, because it's probably gonna take a while. Hold on, do I have backup narcotics? I do not. I am an idiot. Oh no. I'm an idiot. Oh no. Okay. So the max level Megalosaurus is down, and I was so stupid that I didn't record it going down. I thought I was, but I was just too stressed because, oh my. Well then, that was a level 145 that I just killed, but oh my god, was it so stressful trying to knock this thing out. This thing almost walked right off the edge. I didn't even know that was down there, but it almost walked right off the edge into the element freaking river. And if it would have done that, it would have slowly died. And because there's almost no ledge there, yeah, there would be almost no way of that thing getting out. So yeah, that would be awful. And finally this thing is knocked out. Oh my god, I was struggling to craft trank arrows because I just didn't have enough. And the problem was, it was just taking a bath in the river over there, and I couldn't knock it out because if I was, then it would drown. So like I had to wait for it to get out, and it wouldn't get out, so I had to force it to get out. And oh my god, it kept heading towards the river, and it's like this game knows. This game knows when you're trying to tame something and it just wants everything to go wrong, especially if it's an important tame like this. And I haven't even checked your torpidity. It's going down pretty slowly. But also, another thing, while I was waiting, a freaking max level Ravager spawned, and I've told you before that I've been wanting to tame a high level Ravager just in case if it had better melee than the ones that I already had, because the ones that I already have, their melee stats are terrible. So yeah, one spawn right there, but the problem is I can't tame it because I don't have any trank arrows right now. I was struggling to craft trank arrows, just harvesting narco berries, waiting for prime meat to spoil. And finally, it's out. He's out. And these guys take superior kibble as their favorite kibble, but I don't have that, so I'm going to use extraordinary, because extraordinary is much easier to get than superior. Because rock drake eggs are pretty easy to get, and they're pretty much guaranteed for you to. I can't talk. I'm so stressed. Whew. My god. And I also completely forgot that I had a hazard suit in my inventory the entire time. So I kept taking radiation damage when I didn't need to. It's just been so stressful trying to get this thing knocked out. But I finally did it. And oh my god, was this thing close to just dying by walking off the edge. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use my time wisely, and I might just tame that, try to knock out that max level Ravager in the meantime, because it's gonna take a little while for this thing to get hungry. So, ooh, okay, that was stressful. And oh no, my light went out and nameless are spawning. Great. Okay. And I also knocked out the max level Ravager, and it had not good melee. Like, I don't know what my luck is with Ravagers, but every single Ravager that I've either tamed or tried to tame, their melee damage is just awful. Like, I don't know why. But yeah, so I ran this guy's stats through Dotadex right after that last clip because I realized that that is really good melee damage. Wait, hold on a second. That does not make sense because this guy had like, when he was wild, he had like 200% melee damage, which isn't that good. I mean, it's average. No. Follow. No. I was stupid and oh, don't fall off the edge. Whew. I was stupid and I didn't check this guy's stats before I actually tamed him. I just was in a rush to tame him. Oh, come on. Well, I do have quite a few sleeping bags here, but whew. This guy's stats they're pretty average. They're not bad, they're not great, pretty average Megalosaur. Hopefully the other ones have better stats. Oh my god. It's just all that stress for a Megalosaurus that isn't really that good. I mean, it seemed like the melee damage seemed to be quite good, but I don't know if that was like a weird exception or something like that. So I've never actually tamed a regular Megalosaurus. As of recording this video right now, I have never tamed a regular Megalosaurus. I've only ever tamed now 3 aberrant ones. I've never tamed a regular one on any of the maps because I can't find any high levels. And for the longest time on the island, I couldn't find any Megalosaurus, period. Like, I only saw one in that one caving video, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I've ever seen one on that map before. Like, just naturally spawning. I don't think I've ever seen one there. But, yeah, so these guys are pretty strong. They have a bite, and they are pretty cool because they can pick up creatures in their mouths, and they can just shred them. And that does seem like some pretty good damage. And they also have a roar, which is quite nice. Yeah, I really like the Megalosaurus. I feel like the Megalosaurus in general was never really my favorite dinosaur, but ARK has kind of made me like the Megalosaurus. I mean, its design looks pretty cool. I really love how the Megalosaurus in ARK has feathers, which you can see. It's kind of hard to see because my character's still like radiation sick, but no, I cannot pick up you, and 388 damage. That is ridiculous, and I am so encumbered because this guy's weight is not good at all. This guy's weight is so bad. And I'm thirsty. Oh my god. Of course I am. But, yeah, I guess I'll just switch to this armor. And there was a max level Lystrosaur, very close to here, but I might tame that soon because, I mean, it just requires rare flowers. I mean, it's pretty easy to tame Lystrosaurs as long as you have rare flowers. Also, what's weird is that aberrant Sarcos don't seem to attack aberrant Iguanodons, which is weird. Like, you'd expect, like, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, maybe that's an oversight, or maybe that's a glitch or something, I don't know. But, yeah, so I think this is going to be it for this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so you can subscribe for more videos. And bye-bye, birdie!